All right, we're just waiting for some people to come on. This is where Deezer and I have coffee. He actually brought me a coffee. Tim might be joining us too. We did. We didn't find any of your clocks. And Allie said, "Don't get that clock." She said, "If they're all broken, this is live."
I don't
by the
care
way,
if it's even broken. It's like,
okay. So you're live talking about broken clocks, just so you know.
oh God. I don't care if it's
Well, I
broken.
want you to watch it so you can make sure you get us in there. Okay.
Okay, Deezer, sit down.
No, I gotta tell her something about what was
We're
right
already
here.
live.
Why is all this stuff coming up?
Those are people that are coming on. Okay. Just keep talking. Just keep doing it.
No, that's cool, the music.
It's too loud though.
Is it? No,
Okay. All right. Cool.
it's not.
It's a little bit loud.
So how do I know if I'm filming you right?
Cheers. I'm gonna go check to make sure.
Because these people are right in my way. Okay.
As long as you see the tree and the these are people that are coming on to watch us. You can say hi to them. You can go hi Mariano Padilla. That's Lisa's son. So you can start talking to him. You can go, hi Jeannie. She's supposed to be here. Don't wave, but like you can. Okay.
Okay.
So these are people that are watching the video coming on. Hi guys.
Hello, you guys.
Lynn's brand new at this. We
I've
have to
never
get a
done
new
this
film
before.
Every single time. All right, here we go.
Deezer, you need to move in.
Thank you for bringing me some coffee.
Deezer, can you move in a little bit? Can you move in?
Can you move in?
Do I need to move
if she
in?
moves,
No,
it'll
because
go
then
away.
you'll disappear.
There we go.
There you go, Deezer. Now.
How's that?
Yeah.
Good?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. So Deezer, now you're on my team.
Yes, I'm
So
on your
happy.
team.
Everybody is so excited.
I'm happy to be on your team. We're gonna have some fun. I wasn't really into it, but you got me pumped up about it now, especially since I've been on the jail.
Yes. So tell me what's going on with the gym. Thanks for
Okay.
the coffee, by the way.
It's all good.
This coffee's cool.
Okay,
Should have
so,
brought me a cup of coffee.
so let me tell you something. I didn't know you were here, Lynn, so next time I'll bring you a cup of coffee, okay? You don't have to get all physical on camera, okay? So, Tina and Tim both have been telling me about the gel. And they were saying, oh, it works good. It makes you do this. People, blood pressure goes lower when they have high blood pressure. People get stronger. People have energy. People can sleep. And I just don't buy in anything because people always got a gimmick that they trying to sell all the time, right? So Tim brought a bottle and he said, man, just try it. He said, you're training hard now. It's going to work. So I tried it. And then he says, did you sleep good last night? And I go, yeah, I slept pretty good, but not thinking anything of it. But by the third day, I noticed I was having dreams. But they were incredible dreams. I was having incredible dreams. I sleep well. And what I mean when I sleep well is that when it's time to go to bed, I just go to bed.
Right.
I just go, oh, you know what? I gotta go. I'm going to bed. Boom, knocked out. Sleep all night. Wake up the next day super early, not groggy. That's what I was looking for. Not groggy. I don't have to have the coffee. You know, that's because that's the first thing I do. I grab a coffee. I wait now. I do my readings. Like I read my Bible, pray. You know, just read a couple of things, and then. Now I can drink coffee afterwards. I go, okay, now I might as well just drive to Starbucks and get a coffee.
Right.
Because I was always making coffee at home. So that's how I see the gel working. But I'm not going to take off my shirt last night. But for the first time, I start to see like veins
Yes.
coming in my...
Yeah.
I didn't have veins like this since I was skinny. And since I was in high school. And I can see it's really getting me nice in a physical way. So I'm enjoying the gel. So I am sold for the gel. I have drank the Kool-Aid. I'm in.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're partners.
Yeah.
Now, if you see this on Deezer's page, I want you to contact Deezer because he is now a distributor. So he didn't even sign up till after we knew he liked the gel. It's not that he was a distributor and talking good about it.
Right.
He wanted to make sure he loved it first. So
yeah, I had no interest.
Right,
So
right.
people need to know I had no interest in
Right.
this, and it was given to me.
Right.
That's how I got put on with this. There was no interest. And Tina told me about it a long time ago. You should get in at the top of this. You should get in right away. You should do this. And if I'm not feeling something, I'm not feeling something. At the time, I just didn't have the energy. But after have taken it for a while, because a lot of people feel that they're going to get beat. Like, look, I'm not the kind of guy that normally just try to find the next hot thing.
Right.
Okay? I'm telling y'all, this stuff right here, I'm all in.
All right.
That's all I have to say about the jail.
So I'm happy. So I wanted to talk about this week. I started using the gel. June 18th was my first day. And I normally have migraines. I don't like to say like my migraines. I don't want to act like they're mine. But I have gotten migraines since I was 13 years old. And they could be debilitating. And I'm a personal trainer, spin instructor,
The
life
best
coach.
spin instructor.
Thank you. I work with a lot of people daily, so they can take you out, and I have a special medication, and I get 6 of them a month. They're only allowed 6 because of the insurance, or trust me, I would get more. So if I'm gonna do like a family vacation, I sometimes have my daughter go in and get an extra prescription because I don't wanna go 10 days to another country and then might have to suffer from a migraine. So that's how my life has been. I've just learned to go and flow with it. Certain lights can set it off, but I started the gel June 18th, and my prescription comes in on the 20th. I get like a push notification on my phone, and the notification usually tells me your medication's in. I come in, I get them. Usually before that date, I'm already behind one, and I have to suffer 1 day without a headache. So it's now, we're in October? We're in October.
No, November. November 2nd today.
For November 2nd.
Yes.
I have 6 prescriptions sitting at CVS. I haven't even picked them up. So when people say they suffer from migraines, if it's hormonal, this is going to help you, okay? I can't give you any false claims, but I can tell you what it's done for me. I have not taken migraine medicine since June, and I have them. I was going to bring them all with me and pop them on the table, but I forgot today, so I have to be honest. But I told you we might have a special guest, and he already came.
What?
So come on in, Tim.
Oh, Lord, would you...
Is that my buddy Timbo?
Tim.
Oh,
Yay.
Tim.
Lord.
So Tim and I are the very first partners. We started off together. He was telling me
Oh,
about
scoot over.
watching all the videos of Danielle, and
Yes, every second of the day, I had to watch all of her stuff.
Can you see Timbo?
I sure
Am I
can.
in there? Do I need to move? Whoops.
yeah, this is a
Okay.
table. Don't forget.
You need to see?
No, I'm good.
He's got a goatee going on,
Yeah,
too.
I got a little...
Obviously, him with facial hair since 19... I
98.
don't know.
When you came.
98, probably
I
last
will
time.
leave it alone. So anyways, let me get going because I'm going to talk about Tina for a little bit, Deezer too.
Okay.
The reason why I started on the gel because number one, I saw my wife involved in it, and she would say, Tim, you got to get on the gel. You've taken growth hormone before, this stuff's natural. I said, no, Tina, I said, I've done the regular stuff for so many years. It descended my stomach. It did a lot of negative things. But you go ahead and try it, check it out, and if you like it, then I'll look into it down the road. Well, about 2 months later, actually a month later, I noticed Tina, the difference in how she acted. I knew her hormones were being regulated. I believe that her adrenal glands were helped out, where she had more energy, sustained energy, not where it was just like a lot of energy at one time and then no energy. She had it throughout the whole day. And I started watching, and then I started watching her hips go down. She wasn't really changing her diet at all. And then I started noticing all these different things, and I kept saying, I go, man, you're looking so much better. Is that the gel? She goes, yeah. So then I tried it myself. After a couple months, I was still hesitant in doing it. And what I noticed from the very get-go was my sleep. I would wake up every hour on the hour to pee, because I've always done that, sorry, but
Brother's got to pee.
yeah. So then it got to a point where it's maybe every 2 hours to 3 hours, and it was a deep sleep where I'd wake up feeling really good. So that's what I noticed from the very get-go. I noticed my energy way better. It wasn't like I was dieting well or anything like that, so I didn't see a lot in my stomach or anything like that, but I was happy to pay $150 a month just to sleep good.
Let me say something about your energy level.
Yeah.
Tell people what time you wake up with your first client on that Monday. Tell them what that's like.
Well, I wake up at about 3:45 in the morning on Monday, get to the gym at about 4:45, and then I'll train every hour in the hour till 7 o'clock at night.
Yes.
So for me, it's helped me with that, but I've always had a lot of energy, but this has given me sustain where I feel good even the next day.
And we'll even do drug tests to show you that this is real.
Yeah.
Because this guy, not only that, we'll go to Bible study after he has all those
that.
clients. Like I have a few clients throughout the day, but I come back to the gym, he's going. I leave, he's going. I go, Guy, when do you ever sleep? He goes, I don't know, it's the jail. But see, I thought it was a joke until I got on the jail. And then he continues to go, and then shows up the next day like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. So for me, I'm telling everyone that this stuff's for real. And you know, people can say whatever they want till they try it. Once they try it, they'll see. But the gel's for real. I'm gonna go back to my clients and leave Deezer and my wife.
I want to say one more thing that you can tell everybody.
Okay.
What you guys don't know, Tim has been in the bodybuilder game for years, trained some of the best bodybuilders that we know today. I don't even want to name drop them all because we're probably going to have one or two on the show.
Yes.
But Tim, tell them that the stuff that people take, that used to take, and the hormones that they were taking, opposed to the one we're taking now.
I would say it's very comparable to the synthetic growth hormone for sure, but there's no side effects. It's homeopathic. This is something you can stay on forever. And you know, I tell the guys that are on the regular synthetic stuff now, once you go off that, try this stuff. It's to me the best hidden secret for bodybuilders and athletes that I've ever seen out there on the market today. And once you try it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But for all the athletes that maybe are watching this right now, it's registered. You can take a test on it. You'll never be tested negative. So for all the athletes that are out there right now that are seeing this, whether they're high school, college, or the pros, get on this stuff and you'll see what happens.
Yes.
Other than that, I'm out.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Tim.
We're probably going to have
Thank
Tim
you.
back
Bye.
every now and then.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'd be a good job to kiss your wife.
See, I know, that's
All right.
part of it.
Okay. And I know we talked about it last week, but it's always good to remind you that, you know, Deezer, he comes from a major show. Like he was on ER, he was an actor on, you should name some of the movies you've been in. You know me and my memory of movies, but name some of the movies you've been in. Come on.
You know, that's very uncomfortable.
It
I mean,
is.
like, you know, it's funny when
he's
people
the star.
when people say they, well, I've been in this and I've been in that and I've been in this, been in that.
You've been in some
Seriously,
great things.
I can't remember every single movie.
That's right.
I can't. I just tell people Google Deezer D and
Yeah.
you'll see everything that I've done. But yeah, I was on ER for 15 years. I was very proud to be part of that because at one time it was one of the longest running shows on television. And you know, great things are happening now. You know, we already shot a pilot for a show that I wrote,
Yes.
I directed, so we're still waiting to hear some things on that will hopefully get picked up sometime during the middle of the new year. That's what we're looking at, and just continuing to audition and working on a CD. I'm doing a lot of ministry now, so I've got a CD that I'm definitely working on, and just staying busy. Just staying busy until the show pops, until the movie that I want pop. But what a lot of people don't know is I've turned down a lot of stuff too because
Talk about that because that's what people don't really realize about Deezer.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't just take any roles that come by if it's going to compromise his integrity and his morals.
right.
And he's a Christian man.
Right.
Right?
So it was a time that I did that. I mean, you look back at some of the movies like, oh, you don't look so Christian in that movie.
Right.
Very true, very true. But there's a lot of movies that I've turned down, and trust me, I could have used that money. I got a kid to pay for, so
Right.
I could have definitely used that money. But I really feel that if God don't bless you, the devil will crown you. And I'm waiting for God to bless me. I'm waiting for God to open up the door, and I'm not worried about it.
Right.
You know, sometimes you just got to be patient. You know, you can't go weary. You know, the Bible's talk about patience all the time. So one of the things that I just keep doing and how I seek the Lord, Matthew 6:33, seeking the Lord in his righteousness. The thing that I do is I continue to train people, work out, go motivate people, speak at places. I was actually supposed to go to Portland, Oregon today and fly out to go speak, but my son's mother got in a car accident. So that calls me to, okay, I just don't pick him up from school a couple of times a week. Now I got to go take him to school, pick him up from school, take him to school. And what people don't know, that's 100 miles away from here.
Yeah.
100 miles away, and I do it like it's nothing. Guess what? The gym.
That's right.
The gym.
Yeah. I know, it always comes back to the gym.
It does.
But it's true.
You
It's
know, and
changed
I had
my
that
life.
motivation anyway, but the
Right.
motivation was like, whew, it's going to be hard to get my son
Yes,
today.
that is true.
Whew, it's going to be tough, but I can do it. But with the gym, I'll be like, hey, hey.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Normally, I last till about 5 o'clock because, again, you heard how we start our mornings about 3:45, 4 o'clock a.m.
How I know Tina is up early in the morning, she gives a mass text to everybody a Bible scripture. So I can wake up and be like,
It doesn't just go to, I send them out separately.
Oh.
You're in the text with my family.
oh, okay. Well, thank you, family.
Yeah.
So I wake up in the middle of the night. It's like, for me, like it's 4 something.
Yeah.
And Tina's already up and ready to go.
Yep.
So she comes here, she trains people, she does 2 spin classes, and she just go, her and Tim both. So I know the gel definitely works. It's something that
Yeah.
I highly recommend. I'm going to keep talking about it
Yes.
because I believe it's a blessing for people who are tired, lethargic. You know, there's a lot. I know there's a lot of people out there right now just thinking like they don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
They're just talking. Trust us, try us, because there's a lot of people at home laying on the couch wishing something would happen good in their lives.
Yeah.
And this is a good start. Not only that, come down here and train with one of
Yeah,
us.
that's right.
You saw one of the top trainers, Tim Schneider, trains big time athletes, professional athletes.
And he doesn't like to be on camera. Really, nor do I, but Deezer's been working with me as a coach, like trying to get me to feel comfortable in front of the camera. Usually I'm the person that's like, I can film Deezer no problem. Deezer's great in front of the camera. She's an actor. But I have, like, I don't want to say fear, because I don't have fear anymore. I have faith that I'm going to do okay. But he's been training me on how to have that. Like, just do it. Just say it.
Yeah, not because I'm an actor, because
Yeah.
it's not real, because you know what?
There's some actors that can't do that?
Yeah, because I'm no good. I'm better with a script. You give me a script, oh, I can break this down.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
you're
I
not
didn't know
worried
that.
about it. But when it's this,
Yeah.
it's me.
It's real.
So it's like, oh man, you know, and you want to come, especially like doing something like this, you want to come
Yeah.
correct
These are
with the
not
people.
scripted.
Yeah,
This is not
not
scripted.
scripted. So you want to come correct with the people. You know what I mean? What you talking about back there?
Say it out loud.
Cut it.
Cut
Why?
it.
Why you want
Going
to
too
cut?
long?
Say goodbye.
Okay.
Why?
I gotta go.
Oh, you gotta
our
go.
Film crew's gotta go. Okay.
The film crew's gotta go.
Okay.
There we go.
What do you want to talk about real quick?
I just wanted to talk about that was the migraine medicine all gone, and that here I am, as we're speaking, by the way, I'm 54, going to be 55, and teaching 2 spin classes and training throughout the day. And when I used to normally be tired at 5 o'clock after I've made dinner, clean the house, I hold all the hats here. I wear the janitor's hat, and the marketing hat, and the spin instructor's hat, and the accountant's hat. I wear them all. So at the end of the day, by 5 o'clock, honestly, I would be in bed just ready to watch like some numbing TV and fall asleep. Now, I'm up till 8, 9, sometimes 10 o'clock at night. And I will say that is because of the gel.
And I will say this, my day starts early too. Well, I'm usually up at 4:30, then I'm here at the gym with my clients that I have. But even like last night, I drove out to Ojai to go pick up my kid in Ojai, then stayed at his house. When I pick up his school, when I say pick up my kid, pick up school, he goes to school in Westlake.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in Glendora. So pick him up in Westlake, then take him home to Ojai. Then stayed over there last night. He wakes up at 5:30 in the morning. I woke up at 5 this morning. He got ready for school, got him ready. Get in the car by 6:30. drop him off at Westlake at his school. Then all the way back here.
Like you couldn't miss our second show.
Yeah, all the way back here. But anyway, next week we're gonna have something different for you guys. We're gonna give you a lot more information about what's going on. We may have another location because I can't just sit here. And
That's
just,
right.
You know.
And if you have questions, don't forget to text message us. We'll answer your questions. And each week we want to do something special and different. It's gonna have coffee with Deezer and Tina.
All right, see
All
y'all
right,
later.
thank you.
Goodbye. My arms are praying. I'm like this.
Listen.